Hey all, good morning, CB Baseball here. Well, this is Tuesday after the Othani signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers, my childhood team. Yeah, it is Othani signed, and Angels are really going to be horrible this year. I don't care what all those guys say. The Angels need this, Angels need that. Angels with Othani for 2 years in a row won 73 games. And the year he won the MVP, the first year after coming back from his first Tommy John, good morning. He was okay, and the Angels were all right, but still, I mean, you have Mike Trout and you have Othani, and you can't win Jack Squad. Hey, barely. It's a little cloudy down here. How you doing, man? How's it going? Great up there in the great Northwest. Keep telling my daughter, who's now in Seattle, based for Delta, when are you gonna get over to Vancouver? Keep bugging her about. I said Vancouver's an awesome city. When you get over there. Hanging it over there. It's a world-class city, but she still hasn't made it across the great border there. How you guys doing after the Othani shakeup? Our Canada was all abuzz with Othani maybe coming to you guys, and then he turned around and he just went up the highway. Detroit. Gonna go to Detroit. I'm pulling up and grab some Wendy's. Man, I missed my Hortons. Believe me, my Hortons was good. I loved Hortons. Mobile order. Different. Oh, yeah, totally a hype job, huh? Toronto, they totally hyped it up. Othani was on an airplane. Othani was in. They were talking about him and Kikuchi. Check this out. I mean, I follow this guy, but out of respect, I don't. Here, in America, we got this stupidity of politics. Everything you see is, they turn everything into politics. Can't talk about baseball because they turn. So this guy starts talking stupidity. Oh, Othani didn't want to play on a team. He wanted to talk to Japanese players only. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Stick to football, because it's the only thing you know. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Othani? Othani, man, he took a humongous contract. They didn't take it. The Dodgers were willing to offer that. And he deferred. And I guess in 10 years, when I'm long gone retired here, he's going to start cashing in. And he probably will not be in California. California's beautiful, but we're going to go after the millionaires. They're going to pay their fair share, that's for sure. But, and then that's the way the code is set up. People who make less money aren't going to get it. But anyways, I digress. And he was starting out with that, and then people start talking about the politics, start talking about the governor, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up, people. This devolves into Ohtani signing the largest major professional contract, bigger than Messi. And it devolves into the stupidity. Ohtani just wants to play baseball. That's it. And I think you said you saw him up in Seattle, right? Right there. And you can see he's just awesome dude. Thank you. He's just an awesome dude. I mean, he is. I just can't. The deferral. Well, he's going to defer. This is crazy, too. I mean, crazy in the, he must have a good accounting, or he's got a plan. And I bet his plan is obviously move back to Japan. You can't tax that money. He's not going to be in Japan. You have to be in the state of California to get taxed. You can't be somewhere else. Like people who play in, like a California athlete who plays who plays on the road, and let's say they play on the road in Arizona. Well, Arizona might grab them, but California won't tax them there. California only taxes you when you're in the state. But about the money, so Ohtani's gonna walk away every year, and he must live well. $2 million. That's how much the Dodgers are gonna, whatever that breaks out to, his contract. Now, people don't know this, but I do as an Angel fan. Anybody who's an Angel fan notices they have all the Japanese sponsorship. Oh my God. You would go to the Angel game and there was a ton of Japanese sponsorship. Ton. They say Ohtani makes another 40 to 50 million just on the sponsorships from the Japanese, all the Japanese products. The guys that make Pac-Man, he was pushing a cologne, all kinds of sponsorship. The Angels have lost all that. I mean, who the hell wants to sponsor the Angels and an AG Trout? I mean, people are like, Trout, man, superstar Trout. You mean a half-built Trout? Yeah, there was a Kosio, a Japanese cologne he was pushing. Oh, all the Japanese beers, Sapporo. I mean, all kinds of stuff. There was another one. The guys that make the Pac-Man, Namco. The it's not like Nintendo. It's like Nintendo, I guess you call it. Yeah. The moment Ohtani left the field, and I haven't even bought my Angel tickets. I'm like, well, what are we gonna go watch? Mike Trout? If he gets hurt, we're gonna watch a bunch of. Who are you gonna watch? The Angels really have. Angels are probably gonna lose more games than they did last year. You had a very large Japanese population that way. Oh, the Dodgers. Have you been to the Dodger game? I was there right before the All-Star break when Chris Taylor hit that home run. Then they went to the All-Star break about 2 years ago. This isn't the Dodgers when I was a kid or you were a kid. The Dodgers sell. Everywhere you turn, you got merchandise, merch, beer, merch. They make it fun. And they're the number one attendance draw in the MLB. Yeah, Dodgers will recoup that. We have a large Japanese population in Los Angeles. Been around forever. Little Tokyo business. I was that one. That was super. I heard a crazy deal that we could trade to the Yankees Stanton and a bunch of guys, including Rendon, to the Yankees to get that bad contract, one bad contract for another bad contract. And I was like, I'll take Stanton. Compared to Rendon. Seems like a fair deal. We have fog out here, as you can tell. We don't have a very thick fog. But now I'm going to try to get this here. What gets people fired up? Hey, bud, if I talk politics, I can get all the haters and my guys. I mean, I've been doing a lot more of these drives every morning on my way to work. Tell me more. I mean, I don't mind. I just shoot the camera and run. Oh, really? Yeah, that's another thing. We're out here in this area, and it's you run into unstable internet. Country is beautiful. There's the Martella auction house. Man, we run thousands of cattle through here. We have more cattle or cows than we do people in Tulare County. But, you know, I wouldn't say it's changing. The demographics are certainly changing. Still with me? Hey, so what do you think about the Baseball United? I haven't asked you. Podcast, huh? Well, you know what? Now you got me thinking. I could do it 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what the hell was that? And I've asked, and somebody goes, oh, next November. I said, next November? Should we play now? They would grab all the headlines. You're probably on Instagram, but see that guy, they had the million guys taking pictures. So they use all the video from different angles, from different guys. Make it seem like they have like this 2 games. I think they had 2 games. They make it seem like it was like a full season, and how much this guy did this and that. I'm like, all right, well, we're the regular games. We're the Mumbai Cobras and the, I don't know. Cricket stadium, I believe. But all I know about them, and Bartolo says he wants to play 2 more years. Then he's done. Conversation, and it was in Spanish, and the girl was asking him, and he was talking about 2 more years. Bartolo. So, you got Robinson Cano, Didi Gregorius, who I thought still had some juice in him. I don't know. And so, there's a lot of these, well, personally me speaking, there's a lot of Latino players that maybe baseball didn't want him anymore, or maybe baseball didn't want to take a chance on him anymore, which I'm surprised. Maybe they have a bad agent. like, nobody wanted Didi Gregorius. Even at a major league minimum, he's better than a prospect. Or do these dudes not want to play for a small market team? I wonder what goes into the background. Their agents are, we only want to play in LA, New York, and Chicago, or in Atlanta. We don't want to play in Kansas. I don't know. I mean, what is it that they? Because to me, I would sit, or if I wanted to play ball, I would seek out whoever. I mean, shoot, those states are like, it's not like California, We have a very expensive state due to housing. Housing and gas. But, gas, I think, can be easily taken care of if eventually when we build out this electrical system and cars get better gas mileage, then there'll be less need for gas stations. So I think that would bring down the cost, but everything takes time. But places like Kansas, Milwaukee, even Detroit. When I was in Detroit, there were burned out neighborhoods. And I know everybody goes to Auburn Hills and those areas up there, but nobody wanted Didi Gregorius. Cano, I think, still had some juice, but he had a lot of drama because he got suspended. It's the new Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer's still out there. I can't believe if a team wants to make a big splash, go get Trevor Bauer, man. You get an ace, and Trevor Bauer's only going to cost you a couple million. He cannot command the market he did when he was with the the Dodgers, and he had just come off the Cy Young, I believe, before he slapped his girl around or did whatever the heck he did. Bad guy for it, but like I said, man, I so wish the Angels would grab Urias. The Angels want to make a freaking impact and make a name for themselves, and they need arms. Grab Urias. Yeah, you got to deal with a little bit of the fallout with that drama. Grab the other fool, Trevor Bauer. And there you go. You got yourself the top of the line. You got instant, legit arms, not the guys that they have now with Reed Detmers, Patrick Sandoval. But the Dodgers can't have him back because they bounced him. So they're gonna have to go after Yamamoto. They're gonna get like Shane Bieber or Corbin Burns or Blake Snell. I can't believe everybody's waiting on the Yamamoto market to kind of thin out and pick up somebody. Can't wait to see Yamamoto. Is he better? I've heard that he's like, out of all the pitching prospects that have ever come out of Japan, except maybe Shohei, because Shohei is a two-way player, but better than normal Hideki. All these other guys, is he that good? Yamamoto. Yeah, I can see that, but I wish. I guess all the pitching is waiting for Yamamoto to clear out before they can start making trades for all those other guys. Shane Bieber's on the market. Guardians seem to be purging the heck out of it. Nobody wants Lucas Giolito. He's still out there. Lucas Giolito, his career may have come to an end. Okay, that's what I've heard. I've heard he's the real deal. He's not, he's yeah. I heard the Dodgers are in it too. But see, that's going to lend credence to all these stupid conspiracy theory guys. Oh, Tony only wants to play with Japanese players. I'm like, shut the hell up. Dodgers have had Tanaka, Nomo. Are you saying that Major League Baseball teams have a conspiracy that they only want to have Latino players and the Latino players are only talking to themselves? I mean, you know all the different dialects these guys speak. Sometimes it's when you speak Spanish and stop slurring it out, it's all the same Spanish. And yeah, they all get into their little dialect funks because we can do that too. We do that in English, you know. But that's conspiracy theories. But I think the Dodgers should go for Yamamoto. I hope Yamamoto. I mean, I don't think he's got the Othani, you know, makeup where he's the Dylan. Yeah, Dylan. Jeez. Now he's out there on the trading block, but I think the White Sox would be willing to trade him if they get the right deal. And they already took the Angels' best catching prospect, Edgar Cueto, who played over here in he's in the minor leagues, in the Cal League. I got to hang with him a little bit. He's a really cool guy, man. Really cool guy. He's from Venice. I think he's from Venezuela. Awesome dude. Young guy, 20. And 20. He's 20 to 21 now. There's a dead coyote or a dead dog. One of two things. Let's see here. Oh, Yoshida. That's right. We do have Yoshida there. Well, the Mets, I think, are involved. I mean, they're not going after the 40-year-old pitchers anymore. That was, I think people were scratching their head with the Mets going for Verlander and Scherzer, and their, you know, problem of that age is you start falling apart. Just shoot. And you turn 30, you wake up and stuff hurts. It's just part of aging, but that backfired. And poor Showalter. You know, and Showalter's still out there, but I think he's going to end up sitting out a year or two before somebody grabs him again. He's a great TTMer, Buck Showalter. Signed a few cards for my son, especially when he was with the Yanks. So he's an awesome guy in my book, Buck Showalter. And then the Minnesota, don't they? No, does Minnesota still have Maeda? That was the Dodgers' recent Japanese pitcher. Maeda. Because Maeda's still in the majors. Kodai Senga? I don't know if I said that right. He's still a Met. The Mets paid a lot of money to get that guy. And Ohtani's Dodgers. I'm trying to think, there's like 5 guys out there that are big name Japanese. Oh, that was that other dumb comment that guy made. Oh man, I had to kind of go away from the conversation until it cleared out. Then I brought up money, like, you know, collecting coins and stuff, and because I just couldn't deal with the lameness. I was just leaving it at that. Detroit, man, 13 million. Whew. I mean, all these monies seem a lot. You know, I heard a buddy of mine, oh, baseball should have a hard cap. I'm like, you know what? How about your other sports? And they don't want this because then it would price people out. But how about your other sports stop depressing salaries? Because by having a very weak union where you don't allow the free agency, you don't allow free market. And if you don't allow free market, then you get guys that get junk ass contracts, and if they get hurt, they get cut, like in football. The NBA has some hard cap where nobody's allowed to make any money. And I said, well, when we do all these things to suppress salaries, then, you know, this is what happens. We suppress salaries. And we have salary suppression. That's what it's called, because I'm part of a union and we fight like hell. And if we didn't fight like hell, that's why teachers in California make over, well, in some districts, make over hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it all gets taxed, pensioned, or whatever. But Hey, I don't begrudge Ohtani. I don't begrudge the Dodgers. I don't begrudge Major League Baseball players. Earn all you can. They're willing to pay. Yeah, see, that's another salary suppression thing. the NHL, the NFL. The NFL's notorious. They fought tooth and nail, I remember, against free agency. And it wasn't... And then the free agency really sucks in the NFL. It's not like... In the NBA, it's a little better. Like, if there was more like Major League Baseball, which Kurt Flood and all those guys and Messersmith fought so hard for that. If they could make it like that, then you'd have an open market. You'd have the top guys leading their teams. But nobody wants that, They want to live in the 1960s, where you're basically tied to your team, like the reserve clause, which is basically slavery. And as Kirk from the Cardinals back then, when he had to sit out, he refused to take that trade. Yeah. All right, last straps. I'm out of here. I'm here on my parking lot. I better get to my room. I'm going to check some grades that I have to work on. Yeah, send me some info. Maybe I'll send you an email. Let me talk. That's an interesting concept. I never thought about a podcast. I'm not certain if I just go live. I don't know if that's the same thing, just going live and just talking about it. Or unless you're doing a podcast, and I'll check yours out right now. All right, boss. Take care, guys. Take that, bud. Take that. Everybody showed up. Thank you. CV out. CV out. Peace out. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.